What's going on? How y'all doing? So I found out there was some Minnesotans in Minnesota, the state of Minnesota, that want to name a highway after Prince. They were called the Prince Rogers Nelson Highway. In Chanhassen and through Minneapolis, I think it should be. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. It's kind of like Babyface in Indiana. He's from Indiana. There's Kenneth Babyface Highway. I think Mark McGuire's got a highway named after him in St. Louis. But let's be realistic. Um, Bob Dylan aside in Minneapolis and whatnot, if you came along, uh, especially 80s, 90s, what have you, and you think Minneapolis, and especially if you listen to R&B music, you black, Prince, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, they should have a Jim and Lewis highway too. Their impact has been big as well. But yeah, Prince should have a highway named after him. I mean, he drew a lot of people to the various parts of the place who didn't even know Minneapolis existed because before him. They didn't even think about it. Because Mary Tyler Moore Show, which was big, or Bob Dylan, but no one associated a place more or less than like they did with Prince. And after First Avenue and the success of Purple Rain, the film, it's just kind of like, hey, that's kind of like a foregone conclusion. Why wasn't this done in acknowledgement already? Because he was born and bred there, but he spent a lot of time and he gave back to the community and had a lot of ties. And obviously, with his Paisley Park Enterprise and various performances, etc. He brought economic dollars to the place. So yeah, if you talk to somebody from the Twin Cities, you say Minneapolis, St. Paul's, and you start talking music, his name is gonna be like the first one that comes out of your mouth. Now, if you talk to people who are even Minnesota historians, they may mention four or five other artists, but his is gonna be first. But I think that there should be a Prince highway named in Minnesota, and I think Jimmy and Terry Lewis should have a highway named after them too, because they've been as important in terms of bringing the economic dollars. Because when people understand when a music artist is from a certain place, people gravitate towards it. Um, you get travelers, you get that footwork, you get that you get that out of town dollar, you get that um, what I want to say. What's the word I want to use? I want to say that economic push. So it only makes sense that people who see that you rep where you from, paying respects that you've, been an integral part of. So to the tourist dollars, what I meant to say. So yeah, so I definitely think that Prince should have a highway named after him in Minnesota. And I hope the petitions passed with flying colors because he was, economically with all the tourism from all over the world. Come on now. I mean, he made First Avenue. And he really helped put that. He really gave that city a jolt financially. And then I said Jam and Lewis too. So that's a no-brainer to me. But anyway, give me your thoughts and takes. I feel Prince should have a highway named after him in the state of Minnesota. He's very important to that state. Let's just keep it on the home front. Yeah, he did wonders there. All right, give me your thoughts and takes. Hit the like, that subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments. I do respond. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And artists that come from respected places, especially when they've contributed and they've been beneficial and economically, yeah, you do want to do that. You do want to pay your respects because there's been a lot of bag made off of his name to that state. And coming up on the 50th anniversary of his passing, they should do it. I'm out.